Former Alabama quarterback and media pundit Greg McElroy says that the Tide is in need of a statement win. Is he right? Stick around. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Way Offsides. 3, 2, let's go. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Don't know why the scroll is black. It's supposed to be crimson. StreamYard, get your crap together. Thanks for sticking around. It's your boy Cotton here, Way Offsides. Welcome in, Bama family. There's nothing better than the Bama family. Are you a part of it? You absolutely should be. In a crazy, wild week, an emotional week for some, a frustrating week for others, we're going to turn our attention to Alabama football, and that's what we're going to talk about. Really good slate of games this weekend. And the Alabama brings in a Big Ten team. Wisconsin comes to town for an 11 a.m. kickoff in Tuscaloosa. And we have a full breakdown coming later on today. So make sure you are subscribed. Hey, Cotton, where do I subscribe? Don't worry, I'll tell you. You can do that right here on YouTube if you're watching it. If you're watching this anywhere else, go over to YouTube. Click in Way Offsides. That's Way with 4 A's. Tell them, Skip.
Way, this is all caps. W-A-A-A-A-Y, Way.
I need you to send Skip a check. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Checks in the mail. Way Offsides, 4 A's, never 3, never 5, always 4, just like in the word Alabama. Hit subscribe. Leave a big Roll Tide in the comment section below because, folks, it's almost game day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With college football season comes tons and tons of talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide because, well, they're Bama. And if you're not beating Bama, you want to be like Bama. And so, and the majority of people aren't beating Bama, at least not consistently, right? Things feel different for Alabama this season going into Kalen DeBoer's second year. We all know what happened in week 1. We all know what happened on the road last year. Kalen DeBoer has to step up what the his Alabama team is going to be doing this year if they want any shot at a national title. The margin of error, that gap closed quickly after week 1. So Bama can't screw around anymore. They're bringing Ryan Williams back from concussion protocol. He'll be playing this weekend. There is a chance that guys like Jam Miller, Tim Keenan III will be playing this weekend. So Bama may be at semi-full strength. I say semi-full strength because they do have some players like Jeremiah Beaman who are out for the season. More importantly, the Alabama faithful and the alum feel like some of them, a.k.a. Greg McElroy, feels like Alabama is in need of a statement win this weekend. Now, if you'll remember, Bama went into Wisconsin and beat the brakes off of the Badgers last season. I think it was 42-10, something like that. So it makes me wonder what they mean when they say statement win. Does Alabama have to shut them out? Do they need to beat them 73-0? Tell me in the comments below, what is a statement win? What is a win in this game? What are you going to see that makes you walk away and go, okay, this is definitely a different team than I saw in week 1, and I'm comfortable moving forward and being optimistic? Tell me in the comment section below. For me, first and foremost, is the biggest glaring issue that the Tide has had of late is getting to the quarterback, sacking the daggum quarterback, right? If Alabama records 4 or 5, maybe 6 sacks in this game, that'll tell me something. That'll tell me something because I know for a fact, just like the media, everybody else knows who is watching Alabama football, they know that pass rush is not what we're accustomed to. Kane Womack knows it's not what Alabama is accustomed to. It's not what they pride themselves on. And he said, hey, I got to do a better job of putting our guys in position to get the quarterback on the ground. Last week, you've all heard the statistic. Alabama had 12 tackle for loss and 0 sacks. I think they've got 1 on the season right now. Atrocious. Shallow and pedantic for my Family Guy fans out there. So that's for starters. That's what I need to see. That's where I need to see Alabama make a statement. Now, this is not ULM. This is a much bigger physical team, especially in the trenches. Not to say that they're better than Alabama, but they are definitely better than Louisiana Monroe. And Alabama will have to assert themselves on both lines, not just on the defensive side, on the offensive side. I would like to see Alabama also run the ball consistently. I don't know what they're going to do with personnel. I don't know if they're going to play 8 running backs. I don't know if they're going to put Jeremy Bernard at running back. I don't know what they're going to do, but I need to see a premier ball carrier at Alabama. I think I know who that guy is. He is not the starting guy. Maybe they're just kind of playing around with it since Jam Miller isn't playing right now. But I want to see a single running back go over 100 yards. I need to see that. This is a defense to where if you can do that, it says something. It says something. It says something. We had Emily McWhorter on last night on the live. She brought up a really interesting stat regarding Wisconsin. I think she said they've had 6 different dudes get sacks. Alabama has had 1. So that offensive line has got its work cut out, not just in the run game, but also in pass protection. I want to see that offensive line dominate. Get off your heels and dominate like you did against ULM. Something else Cotton's looking out for, if I want this to be a statement victory, is I want to see that sideline just as crunk at 11 a.m. as it was last weekend at 7:30 p.m. for 4 quarters. I don't care that it's an early game. I don't care that it's in the middle of the day. I don't care that it's against an unranked opponent. If you can't get up for this game, you don't deserve to play the next. You got to do it. You got to do it. Somebody on that sideline has got to be responsible for hyping everybody up. We'll see if it's Tim Keenan again. He did a damn good job last week, didn't he? Didn't he? Did you guys see the video? You didn't? I'll show it to you. Look at this guy. Look at this hype man. This freak amongst boys. Look at him. He said, "Oh, that's my head coach." Yeah. Talk to him, Tim. Talk to him, brother. Let them know what's up. See, I need that. I need that kind of intensity for 4 quarters. I don't care what the score is. I also need to see Alabama get punched in the mouth and respond. Nobody wants Wisconsin to score. Everybody wants that big goose egg. I want to see some adversity go against the Tide, and I want to see how they respond. In Tallahassee, they didn't. They shut down. I would say, and it's just how it looked to me. You can disagree. That's fine. But to me, it looked like at a certain point they threw in the towel. So that's it. I'm done. Bray Hubbard looked like he threw in the towel. A lot of guys look like they threw in the towel. I want to see Bama dominate. So is Greg McElroy right saying that Alabama needs a statement win? Yes. Yes, they do, but not yet. I think Alabama just needs to work on being the dominant team everybody thinks they can be, and you're going to have plenty of opportunities for statement wins coming down the line. You go to Georgia in 2 weeks. You're going to get Tennessee at home. I'm telling you guys, this ain't your grandpappy's Vanderbilt. There is a small chance. It's a small chance, but there is a chance that Vanderbilt could come to Tuscaloosa 5-0. Yeah. Obviously, the Iron Bowl, you're going to get LSU at home. You're going to get Oklahoma at home. You go to South Carolina. Plenty of opportunity for statement wins from the Alabama Crimson Tide, but they can definitely make some noise. It's not like I feel like people think just because Alabama lost in week 1, they've kind of fallen off in the public eye. That is not true at all. Most people who are college football fans are still watching Alabama because they know 2 philosophies. They know that it was a team who is much better than what they played at FSU, or they hate Alabama so much, but they know it's too good to be true. They know it's too good to be true that Alabama's done. So yes, Alabama needs to make a statement, but they need to make a statement in certain parts of their game where they are not quite there. I think Alabama's pass rush is keeping them out of playoff contention right now. If they can figure that out, if Kane Womack can figure that out, this team will be very well-rounded and complementary. That's what Alabama needs. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me what you think down below in the comment section. Thanks for sticking around with me. As always, you guys know the drill. Say your prayers, read your Bibles, wash your daggum hands. There's sick people out there. Horns down, beat Auburn and LSU and Tennessee too. Roll Tide.